I'm going to talk about Texas quarterback Quinn Ewers and look at his best throws, his best plays from Texas's win against Clemson yesterday or this previous weekend, depending when you're watching this video. We got maybe 6 or 7 clips that we're going to watch of Quinn. But before we look at those clips, let's talk about his performance for 2 or 3 minutes. Then look at those clips. So to wrap up the game, obviously Texas offensive line dominated, the run game dominated, but Quinn played his part as well to help Texas have a comfortable victory, I think is fair to say. He was 17-24 for 202 yards passing, 1 touchdown, and 1 interception. That interception obviously wasn't his fault. That should have been a completion, but he was able to bounce back and respond really well from the interception. And Sark said it best yesterday after the game. He said Quinn managed the game perfectly. I don't know what his exact words were, but he talked about how great Quinn managed the game, which I think is all he needs to do. Manage the game, hitting a few deep throws, which he did. Get the ball out quickly and take care of the football. Only took 2 sacks yesterday. One was on the first drive, and they ended up scoring a touchdown on that drive anyways. I can't recall when the second sack was, but his comfort level, I thought he ran the offense extremely well. Was able to bounce back and respond. So a few takeaways from Quinn. He was able to have success regardless of what the defense threw at him. Whenever the defense blitzed him, he was 6 of 6. So the defense only blitzed him. Clemson only blitzed him 6 times on dropbacks, on passing plays, and he had 6 completions on each of those blitzes. He was 6 of 6 for 55 yards versus the blitz. Whenever the defense dropped 7 or 8, which was the majority of the time yesterday on passing plays, he was 11 of 18, for 147 yards passing, 1 touchdown, and again the interception, but that was not his fault. But my biggest takeaway, my biggest thing, if I'm looking for some encouragement, was how good Quinn did without the use of play action. And we're going to look at a lot of the clips we're going to look at aren't involving play action. Now, play action is great. It's always going to be part of Texas's and Sark's game plan. It's what Quinn does really well. But whenever the defense takes away play action, how can he respond? How does he respond? And he did really good yesterday. So whenever he had a straight drop back, so not the use of play action, he was 11 of 16 for $115 in the air, 1 touchdown, and then that interception, which again was not his fault. So I thought this was big time. This was good for Texas fans to see. I think it was good if you need, next week or, Arizona State or whoever you're playing down the road, whenever they know you're not going to run play action, whenever there's no threat of the run game, can you just drop straight back and rip it? And he did yesterday. He was still good off play action with 6 of 8 off play action for 87 yards. That's always going to be part of their game plan. But the majority of his dropbacks were straight dropback. 64% of his passes were off of a straight dropback pass. So I thought it was really good to see. And then he was still able to get the ball out quick. He still was able to rely on the short game, but he hit on enough deep throws. Again, in the pregame video, we talked about hitting on 1 or 2 deep throws. He did 2. He was 2 of 3 for balls that were 20 yards or more downfield. That's good enough. That's all you need. And you saw how it opened up the run game, at least help open up the run game and help open up the short to intermediate passing game as well. There's only one throw that I thought was, that I can recall and remember, that wasn't a great throw. That was the 4th and 1 in the second half. I think the third quarter, if I'm not mistaken. Maybe the 4th to Wingo. The ball was thrown behind him. He maybe could have caught it, but it would have been a really tough catch. That was the only off throw I can remember from Quinn. So overall, I thought it was a really good game from Quinn. He managed the game well, like Sark said. He was able to hit in a few deep throws, and then I thought it was nice for everyone to see and for the offense to see him have so much success without the use of play action, without the help of play action. So with that said, let's go ahead and check out a few of these clips of Quinn. We got maybe 6-ish clips or so. We'll check out, and then we'll wrap this video up. We got 6 clips of Quinn that we're going to watch. It is broadcast footage. If y'all followed the channel before, y'all know this is pretty reactionary. We're doing this the day after the games. This is all we have to go off of. So we have to slow down the clips, but it does a good enough job getting the point across. So this is the first drive of Texas for Quinn. This is off play action. He gets the ball out quickly, and he had a few nice completions off of play action in the first drive. Then he had the sack on a straight drop back, and I was like, damn, okay, he's going to have to really rely on play action again against Clemson to have success, but he did not. He was able to have a lot of success without using play action. So that was the first drive. Had a few plays off of play action for success. Ended up scoring. Here is another clip off play action, a deep ball at the, I think, second quarter, right? Yeah, second quarter for Quinn. One of his best throws of the game. Again, he had 2 completions where you had the ball pushed 20 yards or more downfield. This is play action. Gets his eyes downfield. This is where he wants to. It comes off for a little bit. Wants to throw here. Doesn't look it. Comes back to his receiver, throws a deep ball here. Really nice throw by Quinn. You can see the pressure is kind of getting to him as well. So I thought that was a really good throw. Just enough juice to get it to Golden before the DB is able to come over there in time. So really nice catch, but good throw off of play action, pushing the ball downfield. Again, 6 of 8 off play action. I know I talked a lot about his straight drop back ability against Clemson. He still had some nice throws off of play action, including that throw there. So it was great to see him push the ball downfield, right? He had 2 of those type of throws. Here's a 3rd and 3. I think this is an underrated play. This is him running the ball, getting upfield for a first down. There's less than a minute left in the half. They're trying to score. And this leads to, I think, my favorite throw by Quinn that we'll watch in a second. No one's open. No one's open. Be decisive, get upfield. It's exactly what he does. We talked about this in the pregame video of what we wanted to see, and it was use his legs when needed, and he uses them here, picks up a big first down. I don't know how many yards he gets here. This is probably his furthest run of the game. Slides, avoid taking a hit. But I thought this 3rd and 3 was an underrated play for Quinn, and that led to this throw here. That led to 7 points. So here's a touchdown to Helm, and he was really comfortable with Helm. I think Helm was the leading receiver, had 6 catches for 70-something yards in the air. But this is a good job by Quinn. And this is when I really started to notice, okay, Quinn's cooking a little bit. He's able to not use play action. He's able to drop straight back, throw it right there. Nice throw by Quinn. Good read. He's able to, the DB here is shifting towards the middle of the field. Really nice throw by Quinn. We talked about how good he did when the defense dropped 7 or 8 as well, right? He was, I think, what did we say, 11 of 18 for 115, 117 yards when the defense dropped 7 or 8. So even when they didn't blitz very much, there were 7, 8 guys dropping. He's able to read the defense and throw nice balls there. So that's probably my favorite throw to Helm. This was in the second half. They ended up getting a field goal on this drive. Again, no play action. You're going to see Helm come out for an out here. It's a 1st and 10. Nice throw again by Quinn in the pocket. No play action, no blitz. So you got 7 guys in the defending against the pass, able to read it for a nice completion. There we got one more clip that we'll watch of Quinn. Again, the game was dominated by the offensive line. It was dominated by the run game. But Quinn made some nice throws, managed the game really nicely. Again, middle of the field to Gunnar Helm. His initial read was boundary side, comes backside, boom, able to hit Helm, down the middle of the field for a first down. And so we saw him respond from an interception. We saw him hit on deep balls when needed to, but just took care of the ball, managed the game really well at the offensive line and running game win you the game. So look, if we look at this clip one more time, I like how he looks boundary side here. Initial read's not there. He's probably wanting to go here, comes backside, able to see middle of the field's open, hit Helm for a first down. But Texas fans, I want to hear from you. I'll go back and let it start from the beginning. I want to hear from you. What do you think of Quinn's performance? Let me know your thoughts in the comments below, what you liked, what you want to see continued improvement on from Quinn. Again, I thought he took a big step, not relying on play action, reading the defense, taking care of the ball. That was a really good game and a good game for them to prep for Arizona, as they have Arizona State coming up, and they'll start prep for that. But let me know your thoughts in the comments below. And as always, we're a big SEC quarterback hub. So if you like this SEC QB content, please consider subscribing to the channel, like the video, share. It does help us grow. We'll have some more Quinn content coming up, maybe even some more Arch content. They decide to use him against Arizona State more. We'll have some content previewing the games coming up, so stay tuned for that. And as always, thanks for following us along. Thanks for watching. We'll see you next time. Peace.